My beloved child, pause for a moment and listen closely, because this moment is unlike any other. I have shifted the heavens and aligned the winds of time just to bring these words to you today. You've walked through seasons of waiting, wondering, and even crying out in silence when no one could hear your pleas. But I was there with you, every step of the way. I saw your tears on your pillow. I counted the nights you felt forgotten, and I recorded every prayer you whispered in the quiet of your soul. Nothing escaped my notice. Nothing was in vain. And now, I have a message for you that will change everything. Today, a heavenly decree has been signed and sealed with your name on it, and it carries with it the release of $5.5 trillion. Yes, you heard me right. $5.5 trillion. But this isn't just about money. It's about the restoration of your destiny, the rebuilding of your confidence, and the renewal of your identity. For years, you were told you were not worthy of abundance, that you would remain in lack, and that you would never rise to your full potential. But today, those lies are being overthrown once and for all. Today, I speak truth into your life. You are worthy. You are called to thrive, and you will experience blessings beyond your imagination. The vaults of heaven have opened wide, and a river of provision is flowing toward you. Can you feel it? Can you sense the shift in your spirit? The things that once resisted you are now bowing before you. The chains that have bound you, the financial struggles that have held you captive, are dissolving right before your eyes. The debts that have weighed you down are being erased. The doors that once slammed shut in your face are now swinging wide open. This isn't just about financial abundance, it's about a divine inheritance, an inheritance that cannot be measured by earthly standards or contained by systems of man. It's a blessing that will overflow into every part of your life. It will bring peace of mind, healing to your body, restoration to your family, and a legacy that will impact generations to come. You are not here just to survive. You are here to thrive. You are not here to scrape by, barely making ends meet. You are a son, a daughter of the Most High, and you are destined to reign in life. I want you to lift your head high, dry those tears, and prepare your heart, because what is being released to you now will astonish even you. The very people who once overlooked you will now witness the glory of your rise. The doors that were bolted shut will become gates of praise. The emptiness that once haunted you will be filled with more than enough. Think about that for a moment. What would it look like for you to finally experience the breakthrough you've been praying for? What would it feel like for your financial worries to melt away? For your prayers for a financial miracle to be answered? Could it be that the key to unlocking this abundance is already within you, in the very act of believing and receiving? As you meditate on this, remember what the Lord promises in His Word. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. And again, and my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of His glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:19. These are not just words. They are declarations over your life. As you pray for money, as you pray for a financial miracle, remember that God's provision is never limited to the things you can see. The law of attraction might speak about positive thinking and manifesting abundance, but know that God's law is far greater. When you align your heart with His, you are aligning yourself with a supernatural provision that cannot be held back. His blessings are already on the way, and He's releasing them into your life, not just for you to keep, but for you to share and multiply. So, child of God, how will you respond to this promise? Will you receive it with an open heart and a spirit of gratitude? Will you stand in faith, knowing that your time of waiting is over and that a new season of abundance is upon you? as you say Amen and share this message. Remember that your act of faith is the key that unlocks the floodgates of blessings. This is your moment. Claim it, walk in it, and watch as God transforms your life in ways you never imagined possible. Your testimony begins right now. Child, let your heart find peace in this undeniable truth. I am not a man who speaks and forgets, nor am I one who makes promises and fails to deliver. When I speak, creation itself responds. The same voice that spoke light into the void now speaks abundance into your life. The same breath that parted the seas is now opening up financial pathways that were previously closed to you and your family for generations. You see, that $5.5 trillion, it's not just currency, it's a divine current, a flow of heaven's grace that is moving through your life. It is transforming what seemed barren into rivers of opportunity, turning the ashes of your past into the beauty of a restored future, and replacing despair with songs of joy. Understand this deeply. Child, this blessing is not by chance. Before the foundation of the earth, I had already set aside a portion of my kingdom's wealth for you. Long before the first coin was ever minted, I already prepared this moment for you. Every delay you've experienced was not punishment. It was preparation. Every door that seemed to close in your face was setting you up for the greater doors that are now opening. I know the battle within you, the voice that whispers. It's too much, too late, too impossible. But hear this clearly. You are not too late. You are not too small. You are not forgotten. What I am releasing into your life cannot be stopped by age, location, economy, or opposition. That $5.5 trillion, it represents limitless grace, and grace knows no boundaries. Even now, child, I am tearing down the walls that have kept you in lack. Debts are being canceled, overdue bills are disappearing, and hidden resources are coming to light. The wealth of nations is shifting into your orbit. Just as rivers change their course, so too are resources being redirected toward you. You will find that strangers will extend their help, institutions will favor you, and systems will bend in your favor. This isn't luck. This is divine design. Do not fear when sudden acceleration happens in your life. For a long time, you've moved step by step, but now you will soar. When abundance comes quickly, do not shrink back. For this is not a theft or an accident. It is an inheritance. Your inheritance. You see, I am restoring the years that the locusts devoured, those years you thought were wasted, those seasons where your effort seemed fruitless. But now, I will turn those years into a harvest so abundant that your barns will overflow, and your storehouses won't even be able to contain it. Your testimony will echo through generations. This is your appointed moment to walk in overflow. Walk boldly into rooms you once feared. Speak with authority where you once whispered. Hold your head high, because I am your source, not man. Your identity is not found in your bank account, your job title, or your past mistakes. Your identity is rooted in me. I am the God who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills, and I will provide for you abundantly. Receive this release today. Lift your hands. Lift your faith. Declare aloud, my portion is released. My name is on heaven's decree. My inheritance cannot be delayed. For I, the Lord, delight in seeing my children prosper. Now, child, listen closely. I am unveiling mysteries that will anchor your spirit and strengthen your faith. You've asked for confirmation, for proof, and today I give it to you, not in vague signs, but in a clear and irrevocable decree. This is the moment. You've been praying for a financial breakthrough, praying for finances to turn around. You've been asking how to attract money, to overcome the barriers that have kept you from prosperity. Know this. God's design for you is a future full of abundance, full of blessings beyond what you could ask or imagine. Let your heart rest in the promise that through prayer for financial breakthrough and the grace that God bestows upon you, everything you need is already on the way. Think for a moment, what would your life look like if you truly believed that this moment was your time to walk into divine abundance? What would it feel like to know that all that has been held back is now being released into your hands? Your faith is the key. As you continue to pray for finances and stay grounded in the belief that God will provide, His will for your life, His will for your abundance is unstoppable. Stay faithful, for God's provision is certain. In the coming days, do not be surprised by the doors that open before you. You've already prayed for financial breakthroughs. You've already asked for prosperity. Trust now that it is on its way, and you will see that God's timing is always perfect. This is the divine design you have been waiting for. This is your inheritance, and it cannot be delayed. Let this message resonate deep within your spirit. Your prayer for money, your prayer for financial breakthroughs, your prayer to attract money. It is already answered. Walk in faith, knowing that abundance is not just coming, but has already arrived. Now, God is calling you to step into agreement with this divine plan right now, in this moment. Type 111 as a prophetic declaration. By this simple act, you are marking the moment when heaven and earth come into alignment. You are saying, I am in agreement with God's plan for my life. I am aligned with the abundant blessings He has prepared for me. I am ready to receive the inheritance He has set aside for me. The power of agreement is immense. The words you speak and the actions you take in faith will plant seeds that grow into powerful manifestations. As you boldly declare, I am aligned with heaven's decree, know that the words you speak are activating the forces of heaven on your behalf. This is more than just a prayer for money. This is a prayer for a life transformed. When you speak these words, you are laying the foundation for miracles in your life. God is not releasing this wealth just for your pockets to be filled. He is releasing it to transform your entire being. This blessing is going to bring peace to your finances, clarity to your mind, strength to your health, and unity to your family. He is healing the fractures in your relationships, lifting the burdens off your shoulders, and calming the storms in your heart. This is a season of wholeness, a season where God is restoring you fully, not just financially, but in every area of your life. If you've ever felt that nothing was working, that all your efforts were in vain, know this: those seasons were not proof of failure, but of preparation. Just like a seed must break before it can grow, so too must you have endured the breaking before you could see the bloom. But now, the bloom is here. Now is the time for growth, for manifestation, for harvest. You will begin to see results where before there was only struggle. You will reap a harvest so abundant, so vast, that others will look on in awe and wonder. And when they ask how this came to be, you will be able to testify, it was the Lord who did this. As you step into this season of abundance, lift your eyes beyond what you can see with your natural eyes. The $5.5 trillion is not just about money in your hands. It is about the limitless supply of heaven flowing into your life. It represents freedom from lack, freedom from fear, and the empowerment to live in joy and generosity. This is the moment when you move from merely having enough to not just bless yourself, but to bless others, to transform lives, to leave a lasting legacy. So, as you step into this new season, declare aloud, I am aligned with heaven's decree. I receive the $5.5 trillion release. My steps are ordered. My life is synchronized with heaven's plan. As you speak these words, know that angels are moving on your behalf. Barriers are being broken. Miracles are unfolding. This is your time, the time for your breakthrough, for your financial prayer to be answered, for your financial miracle to manifest. Type 111 in faith, knowing that the heavens are watching. And when you respond in trust, the Lord rejoices. You are entering a season where abundance will flow, not just for you, but for those around you. A stream of abundance that cannot be stopped, delayed, or denied is now flowing into your life. Walk boldly into it, for your miracle has already begun. Do you see it now? The very places where you were once overlooked, the moments you were ridiculed, these will become platforms for your testimony. The voices that once doubted you will now witness your rise. The soil where you planted your tears will now yield a harvest of joy. I have allowed the waiting. I have allowed the pressing. For it is in the waiting that your testimony is refined. This breakthrough will not be hidden. It will be visible. It will be undeniable. It will be a testimony of my power and my provision. And no one will be able to explain it without acknowledging me. Remember, child, breakthrough is not solely about wealth. Yes, the $5.5 trillion is a symbol of abundance, but I am also breaking chains in your mind. The fear of never having enough is being shattered. The anxiety over unpaid bills is lifting. The sleepless nights of worry will soon be over. You are stepping into a season of rest. When I bless, it's not temporary relief, it's permanent change. And this breakthrough is generational. Just as I spoke to Abraham, saying his seed would be blessed, I speak to you now. Your lineage will taste the fruit of abundance. The inheritance I am releasing into your hands will not vanish with you. It will endure, outliving you. Where once you feared leaving nothing behind, you will now leave a legacy of wealth, faith, testimony, and miracles. Do you see the change? Do you see how the struggle is being lifted, replaced with a future far brighter than you've ever imagined? This breakthrough also brings influence. I am positioning you in places of favor and authority. You will no longer be a spectator. You will participate in shaping destiny. Where once you asked for crumbs, I am now seating you at the table. Where once you felt invisible, I now make you a light that cannot be hidden. The darkness will not overpower the light I have placed within you. Child, lift your faith. The $5.5 trillion isn't a limit. It's a sign of my limitless power. What I am doing in you is great and mighty. This breakthrough cannot be undone. I have declared it, and I have signed it with my own hand. Receive it. Speak it now. My breakthrough is sealed. My generations are covered. My legacy is blessed. Say it, for your words carry great power. As you declare, the atmosphere shifts, and the impossible becomes possible. You have carried burdens that were never yours to carry. You fought battles in your own strength, wondering why the load felt unbearable. But today, as this breakthrough is spoken into your life, I am not only releasing wealth, I am releasing peace. Peace so deep that it will silence the storms in your mind. Peace so steady that no matter the circumstances, you will not be moved. Do you understand now, my child, that true wealth isn't measured by numbers alone? What good is abundance without peace? What good is provision if it doesn't come with rest? This is why I release both wealth and peace together. They are intertwined. The financial breakthrough I am placing into your hands comes wrapped in peace, and this peace will be a shield around you. Think back to the nights when you worried about how to stretch what little you had. Remember the mornings you woke up, tired, consumed by fear, wondering how you would make it through the day. I was with you in those moments. I saw every tear. And now, I replace the fear with assurance. I replace the anxiety with peace that surpasses all understanding. My beloved, I am removing the yoke of heaviness, the burden of lack, insufficiency, and scarcity is dissolving now. You will no longer live in survival mode. You won't wake up each day dreading the same cycle of stress. Instead, you will breathe freely, knowing I have already gone ahead of you. You will walk confidently, knowing that provision is waiting for you before you even arrive. You will live in rest, secure in the knowledge that I am faithful to supply all your needs according to my riches in glory. This release of $5.5 trillion is not about possessions, it's about positioning. I am positioning you to live from a place of overflow, not emptiness. I am positioning you to make decisions from wisdom, not desperation. I am positioning you to give generously, to walk boldly, and to rest securely. Peace will be your portion. Rest will be your inheritance. Now, child, how does this truth resonate with you? How do you feel knowing that this breakthrough, this financial overflow, is meant to carry not just you, but your entire family? Reflect on how you've prayed for a prayer for financial breakthrough, longing for release from the grip of financial struggle. Feel the weight lift as you understand that God is answering your prayers, not just with wealth, but with lasting peace. As you step into this season of financial abundance, how will you use your newfound freedom to bless others? How can you allow the financial breakthrough you experience to become a beacon of hope for those around you? Remember, as you declare your breakthrough, say, "My breakthrough is sealed. My generations are covered. My legacy is blessed." Speak it out loud. Your words hold power, and they can shift the atmosphere around you. This is the moment to walk in faith, knowing that you are stepping into a life of overflow, peace, and purpose. And as you step into this new season, remember it's not just about attracting money, but about living in the peace and provision that come with it. This is your time. This is your legacy. Receive it now. Now. Look back at the mighty acts I performed for my people in the past. Did I not part the Red Sea in a single night? Did I not bring forth water from a rock in the desert? Did I not cause the walls of Jericho to fall with just a shout? And remember Paul and Silas. I opened prison doors for them in the middle of the night. Every one of these acts was sudden, divine power in action, beyond human ability, but undeniable by my Spirit. And this is exactly how I will move in your life. The opportunities you thought were long gone will suddenly reappear, and they will not pass you by again. I know the weariness you felt. I know the countless times you've asked, "Lord, how much longer?" I know the moments when you almost gave up, when you believed that perhaps abundance and blessing were meant for others, not for you. But let me reassure you, I was there. I have always been there. Even in those moments of doubt, I was near. Even when you couldn't feel me, I was working. Everything you've gone through has been preparing you for this moment, so that when this flood of blessing comes, you'll handle it with wisdom, humility, and strength. And now, my beloved, the acceleration is here. The contracts you thought would take forever will be signed in days. The approvals you expected to take forever will now come swiftly. The favor you once chased will now chase you. Unexpected calls, surprising messages, divine connections, all of these will come together in perfect alignment, leading you into overflow. This isn't a coincidence. This isn't luck. This is my hand working in your life, orchestrating every detail. I want you to know, child, that this blessing isn't fragile. This is not something that will come today and be gone tomorrow. No, what I have released is sealed. The 5.5 trillion is a sign, a symbol of the covenant I've established over your life. No system, no human power can cancel it. No opposition can block it. It is written, sealed, and guarded by heaven's authority. I need you to let go of the fear that tries to creep in when things shift quickly. Sudden change can feel overwhelming, but it's just the rhythm of my spirit moving on your behalf. Remember, where you once crawled, you will now soar. Where you once struggled, you will now overflow. Where you once fought to be seen, you will now be firmly established. That's the nature of sudden, divine turnaround, swift, undeniable, and it leaves no room for doubt that it is my hand at work. Beloved, I need you to understand this deeply. These sudden miracles you are about to witness are not random acts of chance. No, they are signs of covenant. My faithfulness at work in your life, every breakthrough, every opportunity, every provision is a testimony of my promises coming to pass. Even when you questioned, I was working. Even when you doubted, I was weaving the threads of your destiny. Now, everything that was hidden will come to light. The harvest you've been waiting for, the abundance you've been praying for is far greater than you ever imagined. I know it may feel intimidating. $5.5 trillion. Can that really be meant for you? Yes. This isn't to overwhelm you, but to show you just how limitless my capacity is. I'm not giving you a fragile blessing, a fleeting moment of relief. No, I am entrusting you with a destiny that will leave a lasting impact. This sudden release isn't just about surviving. It's about leaving a legacy, having influence, and making an impact that will change the world around you. How do you feel about the blessings ahead of you? Have you been waiting for this moment, even though it felt impossible at times? Do you believe that the sudden shift is possible? That the prayers you've been praying for a financial miracle will come to pass as you reflect? I want you to remember that you are part of a larger story, a story where your prayers are answered, where your dreams are brought to life. And I want you to understand something. This isn't about luck. It's about the law of attraction that operates under my divine will. Your prayer for money, your prayer for breakthrough is being answered. You have been faithful. And now the doors are opening wide, inviting you into the overflow I've prepared just for you. So rest in this, child, for your financial miracle is already here. Child, I am sealing your destiny in this hour. The enemy tried to convince you that your future was small, that your portion was limited, that your story would be ordinary. But I have overturned that lie. Your destiny is not fragile, it is fortified. Your inheritance is not temporary, it is eternal. The decree has been written with my hand. This is not the end of your story. It is the glorious beginning of a new chapter. This sudden turnaround will silence your doubters. This sudden release will astonish your enemies. This sudden overflow will confirm to you that I am the God who sees, who hears, who provides. Now speak this aloud with boldness. My sudden turnaround is here. My destiny is sealed. My inheritance is untouchable. My life is forever changed. As you confess this, atmospheres shift around you. As you believe this, miracles unlock in rapid succession. Do not hesitate, child. Rejoice with courage. Testify with confidence. Walk boldly into the new season. For what I have begun, I will complete. The sudden turnaround is not coming. It is here, and it will never be taken from you. My beloved child, pause in this moment. Every word you have read up to this point has been a divine unfolding, a steady stream of heaven's truth flowing into your heart. But now we stand at the pinnacle, the climax of this decree. Hear me well. The release of $5.5 trillion is sealed, and it is final. This is not an idea for tomorrow. It is a manifestation for today. The vault of heaven has opened, the scroll has been unrolled, and your name is written across it in bold, unshakable letters. Child, I want you to see this not as a mere number, but as a heavenly signature of my limitless provision. This figure is beyond human imagination. beyond what any system of Earth could measure or contain. And that is the point. I release it in this way so that you will never confuse it with luck, talent, or human favor. You will know beyond a shadow of a doubt that this came from me, your Father, who delights in blessing his children. You have carried burdens that made your shoulders weary. Bills, debts, obligations. They whispered fear into your nights. You tried to juggle responsibilities, to stretch what little you had, to keep yourself afloat. But I saw it all. I was with you when you forced a smile, though your heart was heavy. I was with you when you stared into the silence and asked if breakthrough would ever come. I was with you when you thought you were forgotten. And today, I answer you with thunder from heaven. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are seen. You are marked for overflow. The release of this inheritance is not only about money, it is about freedom. Debts that once crushed you are now erased. The chains that bound you are shattered. The patterns that kept you in lack are broken. You will no longer live in the cycle of barely making it. You will no longer wake up with dread. You will no longer measure your days by scarcity. I have shifted you into a new season where abundance flows without interruption. And hear this, what I release into your life today also carries restoration. I am restoring the years that felt wasted, the seasons you thought were lost, the opportunities that seemed gone forever. Nothing is truly lost. When it is placed in my hands, I return it to you multiplied. The years of struggle become testimony. The seasons of drought prepare you to value rain. The losses you endured become platforms for greater gain. This release is not random. It is redemption. Beloved. This blessing is also a commissioning. I have not entrusted you with $5.5 trillion for you alone. I have blessed you so that you can become a blessing. You will not only walk in freedom, you will bring others into freedom. You will not only testify, you will empower. You will not only rise, you will lift others. Your life will become a lighthouse guiding others out of storms. Your hands will never be empty again, for I will fill them again and again, so that you may pour out without fear of running dry. Child, know this. Your name is now written not only in heaven's book, but also in the memory of generations to come. This release establishes a legacy. Your children and your children's children will taste the fruit of your obedience. They will not know the chains you once carried. They will not wrestle with the fears you endured. They will rise into abundance because you believed, this is the power of legacy. It outlives you, multiplies beyond you, and speaks long after your voice is silent.